I thought I left. Oh.
Burning up. Hop off the phone, Courtly. I know it's so important.
Yeah.
I'm focused on.
Already know we're all putting the nuggies.
Show it out in
We're
short
putting the
ditch.
nuggies.
I rock Air Forces, don't force. Not fair, I'm racing to thought this. Blow her word, blow her word.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV and Season 7 Return of Heroes.
That's right, another chance for you to be a hero of the game, and this season is epic.
Alright, so to tip things...
Gotta turn off that audio for you.
The locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single... unit. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the skill level of today's players. But the little things, getting back in transition, boxing out, they aren't as locked in. Most of them didn't have a high school and college coach yelling at them for 8 straight years. So, it's a different world. Guys?
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Nikola Jokic. And for San Antonio, the 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then there's Murray. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Vassell in at the 2. With COVID shortening the season and the schedule being tinkered with, Steve, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
No, I don't think so. I think the length of games will go back to normal. I do think they might have it.
Checked in for Denver. And Denver has possession. It's a 3-point game. He kicks to Porter. Here's Ahern. Another shot. And Jokic lays it up and in.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
Murray the pass to Richardson. Here's Pirtle. Jokic defending. Gordon against Johnson. And there's the pass to Murray. Driving to the basket. Shot clock at 5. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton, takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Fires from 14. Nice D from Porter.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And the basket by Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him.
You gotta get warmed
inside.
up and all that good stuff, you know?
Passes it to Purtle. Now Richardson. Murray outside. Johnson surveying the floor. He can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Their D was just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again.
Richardson attacking. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Josh Richardson being aggressive. This is what his teammates want, and they can feed off that emotion and intensity.
Here's Ahern. And Pirtle pulls it down. Spurs trail by 3. Johnson kicks to Murray. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. Let's go. Wide open shot is on the money. Porter's got 5 now.
And that jump shot by Porter is pure. Has such a fluid shooting motion.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Walker. Back to Jones. Here's Bates Diop. Pass to McDermott. Shot clock at 3. There's Walker with the 3. San Antonio again missing. Collins against Cousins. Here's Morris. Count it from 12.
Monte Morris.
Here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Walker in the post, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Magician, defended by Jones. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away. And again, it's Denver.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Jones, that's for 2. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got McDermott. Jones is out there with Collins. And it's Bates Diop in at the power forward.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Jones. And no good. And it's Denver the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Ahern. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
There's the pass to McDermott. Now, here's Collins. Defense right on him. Can't hit from 12.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Magician passes to Green. Count it. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
This is it to McDermott. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Missed inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball. In for the...
Oh, wait, no, I fell out of bounds.
We reached the end of the first half of play. The Nuggets on. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Denver. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Magician in at the point. Pass to Johnson. Murray with it. Richardson outside.
What's up?
Just 5 on the clock. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Can't connect from short range.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Magician passes to Porter. Here's Magician. He's covered by Murray. Here's Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm your voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Jokic, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Now, just a 5-point Nugget lead.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
Zach Collins checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And Denver also making a switch. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Michael Porter. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Richardson outside. Dishes it to Murray. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Out left to the wing. Magician passes to Cousins. Here's Jokic, and stolen by Murray. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Johnson wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter. Nuggets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Magician passes to Barton. To the inside. Jokic. And the rejection by Collins. Down low. And it's Murray with the jam.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Diop's checked in. McDermott comes in for Richardson. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And Jones subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Here's Ahern. They get it back. Yes, that goes in. Cousins has got 5.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Spurs.
Jones, the pass to Diop. Here's McDermott. No points in the game yet for him. It's stolen by Morris. Here he goes. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple.
Green.
And it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Jones kicks to McDermott. Walker the pass to Jones. Inside, here's Collins, and that comes off the assist by Jones. He has 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Magician. Back to Morris. Lets it go with the 3. Cousins, the pass to Magician. Great look there, but off target. Here's Jones. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
And the rim protection from Jermichael. Another thing he brings to the table.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick.
Wide open shot and I miss.
So the Nuggets win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't